That part of your jeans was made for tall people's calves, not your ankles. Hi everyone! So if you can relate to my friend Maria, then jeans are probably never right for you off the counter. Off the counter? You know what I mean. So what's your most common problem with clothing?
Well, my most common problem being a short person is that I can never find jeans that are like the right length. They're like way too long.
Another big thing is that also because I'm short and like I have wider hips, like mid-rise jeans are always like really low, so I always have to go with high-waisted jeans. But then high-waisted jeans erase my torso because I also have a short torso, so it's like
Jeans are just like the problem area for me. Period. Yeah.
So maybe you're good friends with your tailor. Or maybe you're like my friend Maria and you just cut off the bottom of your jeans yourself. YOLO! And honestly, that sounds beautiful. But there's only one problem. Your jeans still don't fit perfectly at the bottom.
Well, today I brought these jeans that they actually don't fit too bad, but the thing is they're not skinny leg, so I want to make them more skinny.
You want them more tapered?
Yeah, more tapered on the bottom, not so much like straight leg.
That part of your jeans was made for tall people's calves, not your ankles. So I'm going to help Maria by tightening the bottom of your jeans and teach you how to shorten your jeans the right way. So Maria's already cut off the bottom of her jeans, so I can't really show you that step, and she doesn't really mind the raw edges, so I just left hers that way. But if you do, you can just fold in the end of your jeans and sew it, or you could use no-sew tape and an iron. Up to you.
Now it's time to tighten the bottom. So first, wear your jeans inside out. Yeah, probably the first time you've done that on purpose, huh? So get a friend to pin the side of those jeans so that it's snug, but not tight against your legs. So make sure you're not stretching the jeans when you pin them. Now get some chalk and draw a line that connects all the pins together. Who said connect the dots was only for kids? So useful in life. And make sure you do this on both the front and the back of the jeans, because if you only do one side, you're in for trouble when you take off these pins. Once you do this on both legs, take the pins off and then take off your jeans. And moving on to the next step. These are your guidelines. Yep, they're guidelines, so it's okay if they're messy and uneven. We're gonna fix that now. So measure the distance from the edge of your jeans to the side of your chalked line. Do this on both sides. Now take the smallest measurement and mark it. Now measure the distance from the bottom of your jeans to the top of your chalked line. Again, do this on both sides and take the smallest measurement and then remark it. Now it's time to play connect the dots again. See, I told you this wasn't too hard. Repeat this onto the back of your jeans as well. So once again, you're going to measure the distance on both sides, take the smallest measurement and mark it. Now that you have these lines drawn, it is time to pin. So push the pin into the chalked line and out the chalked line on the other side. It may sound like it's really easy, but it's also really easy to make a mistake. So keep flipping the jeans over and make sure the pin on the back lines up with your chalked line in the back. Repeat this on both sides, then it's time to sew. So we're going to start off with a needle and thread. No sewing machine, so no one can say that they can't do this, all right? You're cutting off the edge of the thread so it's clean and you can just thread it into the needle. Super easy. All right, so once you cut it off, this is my favorite technique. Fold the thread over, then knot it. Now, when you unfold the thread, bam, look at that. You have a really fat knot that is not going to come through your dress. You can sew this however you want, but again, I'm going to tell you my secret. My favorite way is I make one stitch, and instead of going forward for the next stitch, I come backwards first, then go forwards. This just provides extra security, so it's not going to come off. And then notice that I tie it off like 5 times before I cut it. I just, like the extra security. Now, cut off the excess, leaving about 1/2 inch of extra space. Ideally, you would zigzag stitch the edge where you cut it to keep that from fraying. But since this is a quick and dirty, beginner-friendly version, I've skipped that step. But if you want to take it to the next level, you go ahead and do that. All right, now it's time to wear your new jeans.
Alright, I hope you go out now and rock your jeans because they fit like a glove. And of course, I make more tutorials here on how to fit clothing for different body types. So subscribe if you want to see that, and bye!